All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, it's about that time. It's Monday Night Raw, real estate style. What up, yo? What up? What? I know the quarantine has started for most of America, but that don't mean you got to be quarantined here. Get this thing strong and bring that money home. Hope you're having yourself a great Monday. Go ahead and put your name in and where you're coming in from so we can get you a shout out before we get started with the show. We got a nice show for you tonight, and I got a couple of announcements I like to make as well. We are streaming live for the moment on Instagram. Like I said, if you're watching on Instagram right now, that's only for the first 10 minutes or so. Hop on over to the YouTube channel at Chris Monroe STL for the full experience. If you want to see our guests, see the examples, see whatever we're going to show on the actual screen here, get the full experience, hop on over there right about now. We're about to do this thing like that. And we're also streaming on Periscope. My Perry family, Periscope is streaming at Chris Monroe Show, the Facebook page, Chris Monroe Show, the YouTube channel at Chris Monroe STL. If you're over there watching, make sure you subscribe and bang that bell for the post notifications because I got a lot of good content coming up over the next couple of days and weeks. Also, we got Facebook, the Woke Real Estate Investors Group on Facebook, streaming live there, a free Facebook group. If you haven't joined that by now, you sleep. Get on in there and do that thing. And we're on my personal Facebook page. So for the first couple of announcements I got here, next Monday night, this same time, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern, March the 30th. Man, it seems like this guy here really quick. The end of this month is already here. We'll be on with Real Estate Diddy. That's right. Doing big deals out of Alabama. We'll be on with him next Monday night. That's 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. Next Monday night, the 30th. How to talk the language of sellers, how to close more deals, because, he's a killer on the phone. We want to try to pick his brain and learn the game. The following week, we'll be on with Miss Corey Nicole. She leads the Facebook group called Wholesaling Houses for Newbies. Wholesaling Houses for Newbies. She's going to go over a lot of the basics and things because I know a lot of times when you watch my streams, you see me talking about a lot of this stuff that's kind of advanced. We want to bring it back down to the basics so that the people who may be brand new, it may be new to you, but it may not be new to the world. We want to try to take care of you as well to get you some basic strategies. And it's also good for people that have been in the game for a while as well to go ahead and actually learn and remember the fundamentals. You want to remember the fundamentals and the basics of real estate investing. So we're going to go over that with Corey Nicole. That's Monday, April 6th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, right back here as well. And let's see what we got coming up after that. 420. I know that's one of your favorite days. We'll be on with Hakeem Valles out of, he was a football player for the Detroit Lions. I think he played for another team as well, but he's out of football now. He's doing real estate big time. We're going to talk to him about personal and business branding strategies and marketing tips for success and anything else we can pull out of his brain. So, I try to bring heavy hitters on that's doing big deals out here. He does a lot of Airbnb and also some other things as well, syndications and things like that. So we definitely want to get him on and try to see what's going on with that as well. And that's going to be on 420. And let's see what we got the following week. We got another one coming up. Who's on the 27th? Where are you at? Uh-oh, did I delete this thing? I hope I didn't. Oh, there it is. Boom, found it. There he is, O'Neal. I know we got O'Neal coming in, a millennial, young guy doing deals. He like 22, 23, I think. I don't know exactly how old he is, but he's a pretty young guy doing a lot of deals out of the South. Let him know how to do it. We're going to bring him on, and he's going to talk about learn the truth about business credit, how to leverage and buy more real estate, because leverage is everything, especially in this type of thing here. So let's see who we got up in here. So we got a lot of people. Oh, what up? What's up? So the people that's watching in the Facebook group, like this person here that said, "Sup, Chris," there's a link in the description that just gives you permission to show your name because you're in a private Facebook group, so they kind of hide you. So if you click that link, that'll just give them permission to show your name. But what up to you, whoever you are? I'll see after the stream who you is. What up? So brother Nubian, the Nubian, what up? How you doing? Michael out of New Orleans, down south. Are y'all locked down in New Orleans yet? I know a lot of places on lockdown and a lot of other places going to be on lockdown. Have they started there yet? I don't know. Salute to you, Chris. Peace. Log in from NYC. I know New York City on lockdown. Keep your head up, man, because we just started ours today. Phoenix, Arizona in the house. All right. What's up, Black Soul Butch? What up, bro? Good to see you over in Periscope land. Let's see what we got here. What's good, son? What up, Romelo? What up, what up, what up? Hope you're having yourself a good day. Time is flying, and it's a good thing because it's harder times coming. Well, that's the thing. You never know. Sometimes times are hard. Sometimes times are good. You have to be taking the good with the bad. I know if it was up to us, we would say, I want 7 summers, 3 springs, no winters. It ain't happening, man. We get all the seasons, man. This is just a season. Ride that wave and play that game. So you're going to make it. Just keep working on yourself harder than you do on a job. What's up? What's up? The real estate investor from KC. Guess where he's from? KC. Duh. Kansas City. What up? Kansas City, Missouri, or Kansas City, Kansas. See, I don't even know where the line divides it, but good to have you as well. All right. People saying shout out over here on Periscope. Periscope got all the engagement. Chris Monroe Show on Periscope. If you haven't followed there, Chris Monroe Show is the screen name. I actually got 2 names on Periscope. Michael, yep. You say you are locked down. That's right. Not on lockdown yet, but I think it's coming. Brother Nubian. That's right. It's coming. Something happening. Long Island. What up? What up? What up? Let's see here. Long Island, New York. What up, Chris? Hope you be safe because we need good people like you. That's right. I agree with you. We need good people because everybody ain't good. But the people that's good, keep them. And the bad ones, control or delete them up out of your life. Get them up out of there. Because if they ain't helping add value to your life, what they doing? They taking away value. And you don't want to be around them type of people. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. You're hanging out with 4 bums, you'll be the 5th. Don't be the 5th. Be a pimp. So let's see what we got here. In times of uncertainty, there is real opportunity. I agree with that. There's a lot of opportunity out here. And so, you know, a lot of people may be shutting down their businesses and shutting down their life or even shutting down going to work. You know, your job could have shut down. That's not good. We don't want that. We want you to thrive and survive. So I want you to go ahead and like this video, share this video, and subscribe. Let me see here. It's about that time, y'all. We're about to get this thing straight up popping.
And we have And we have Mr. I Stay and Mr. I Stay
Woke. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? This is the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke, Chris Monroe, and I'm right back at you with another real estate video. I know you all have been watching the news, seeing things happening out here before your very eyes. It's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of craziness going on out here, and there's just things that are happening that are out of our control. Don't worry about the things you cannot control. Control the controllables. That's what some of the OGs have told me. Control the controllables. The stuff you can't control, you can't worry about it. You can't stress out about it because it ain't going to make it no better for you. Let's see here. What up from Miami? What up, what up, what up? Let's see. We got a lot of people jumped in here. D. Howard, my man. Greetings from Milwaukee. On with the Nuggets, my good man. That's right. That's right. What up, bro? Fire. You know it. You know it. That's what we doing. Flaming them. Let's see what we got here. Dallas, Texas. Call in feature. Oh, yeah. We can do a call in. I don't have a problem with that. Let's see what we got here. Not on lockdown. We saw that. Long Island. All right. What up? Yep. We got all those. Pimp it. Pimp it. All right. And the intro is dope. I'm glad that it inspired you. I hope it got you riled up, got you motivated. So like I said, give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a share if you care. Because tonight we're going over an actual deal analysis with my bro, Kwan Miller. Did his first seller financing deal, how he turned the seller into the bank. So without further ado, let's see if we can get my brother in here. What up, what up, what up, bro?
What's going on?
Happy Monday to you. How you feeling today?
Feeling great, man. How you?
All right, all right. What market are you in?
I'm in New Haven, Connecticut.
Oh, Connecticut. So y'all, I don't know if it's getting crazy up there yet, is it?
Yeah, it's crazy. We right next to New York, the borderline right there.
Oh, wow, wow. So for people who may not know, can you give me a little bit of background? Who is K1 and what do you do, bro?
My name is Kawan Miller. I'm a I'm a Mason slash entrepreneur slash father slash traffic control. I keep on going all day, man. I do a lot.
So you do whatever it takes to be great, right?
Yes, yes, yes. I
Okay,
got hot
okay.
dog cart, icy cart. I've done tried it all.
So you're so how long have you been dealing wheeling and dealing in this real estate?
Well, I started doing my hands on about a year, but it's been a year.
So about a year in the game. So what is it that made you kind of get into it, or is this something you already been kind of looking at over life like most people?
Most people have been dipping and dabbing. I've been fixing homes since I was out of high school. I was using my hands a lot, fixing up properties for other people, and working, just trying to figure it out, YouTube and everything, just trying to figure it all out. And then I came across wholesaling, and then came across a bunch of other things. I tried it all, see what worked best.
So you came from more of the background of the handyman type, or you can fix stuff, give me a problem to solve type person.
Yes, yes, yes.
So do you feel like that kind of gave you a upper hand or an advantage when you came into the business? Like, oh, I know what that costs to fix that, or I know about that. What kind of help did it give you?
It definitely gave me a advantage. If I don't know how to fix it, I definitely know somebody that can fix it. It's definitely a better. It's definitely a plus.
Right, right. So it made a big difference here. And so have you been doing wholesale deals, or you went straight into this seller finance creative stuff, or where did you kind of get your start at?
Now, I got started in first. I got started in just looking at how to buy a foreclosure. I was doing some research on that a long time ago, and then money it's hard to come across nowadays to get a good foreclosure and not be able to pay a lot of money into. So I started looking at more ways I could get into real estate, and I found wholesaling, and I ended up wholesaling a couple of properties. I sold a land, made a couple of thousand off of land, did that, and then I came across. I always wanted to own my own property, so I came across how to buy properties with no money, little to no money down, and when he said little to no money, that
So when you first heard that concept, you can buy houses for little or nothing down. What was your first thought?
my first thought was I got to give this a try. I definitely got to give this a try. That's my first thought.
So you believed it, because a lot of people look at it like, man, that ain't real. You got to go to the bank, go to a real estate agent, beg, borrow, steal, get your tax returns pulled, all of this stuff, and find
No,
out you don't even need to do none of that.
no, I use my own opinion, man. I believe it. Actually, it's not that I believed it, but I know I was willing to give it a try to see what it was about. So it was more like, let me see what this is about. I don't care if I don't make money. I'm just gonna learn and see if it's true or not. And it actually is true. You can get paid for buying a house in some ways.
Yeah, definitely. I've been paid to take a couple of houses. Don't tell everybody, but it is very well possible.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah. All right. So let's see here. So you did a couple of wholesale deals. You started saying, I really want to get property to hold instead of wholesaling it, just getting it under contract, assigning my contract to somebody else and getting a fee. You would say, I want to keep some of this property for me.
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. It took a
Okay.
while to come across the right property, but property speak for themselves.
All right. So in regards to the actual case study we're going to be talking about here tonight, how did you come across this seller, or was this a motivated seller, or how did you come across him?
Well, it's a motivated seller. He been wanting to sell for a while. It was friends of the family. I fixed up his house a couple of times, you know, and he mentioned he wanted to sell his house a while back, but I ain't have the knowledge back then. So my head I was like, oh, I don't got the money for it. But then he actually got back to me, and I started doing some more work to his house, and then I asked him was he interested in selling, and he was like yes, he was still interested. So I threw some terms or some ways I could buy his property, and he agreed to my first offer. He agreed to. He was like, if it worked, we could do it.
Cool, cool. So what was the reason for him selling? Now, what was his real motivation? Is there a reason he wanted to sell the house to begin with?
Yeah, it's too much for him. He's in and out the hospital, and it's just him. He don't want to mow no lawn. It's too much for him. He rather have a property where he don't got to keep up with the maintenance. Have somebody else take care of it. And then he was behind on taxes at that too. So that was a plus.
Right, right. So this seller was a friend of the family. You came across just networking. Looked like it was a networking deal. You found him just asking questions. Hey, you want to sell that house? He ain't doing nothing with it. So was this a rental property or what was this house before you got a hold of it?
Well, what he was doing, he was renting it out. He was renting rooms out. That's what he was doing, and he probably had a couple of tenants that didn't pay him nothing at all. So he definitely was trying to get out of that situation.
So that sounds like one of those disgruntled landlords. My favorite.
That's another one, right? That's three motivations.
Yeah, everybody want to be a landlord till they become a landlord. They're like, oh hell no, this is work. They throwing my back out.
It's definitely real.
And so when you acquired the property, was it vacant or occupied?
No, it was occupied. It still is occupied. He had two tenants in there. One tenant moved like a week before I bought the property, but I got another one in there as quick. It's like a week later after I bought the property, I got another person in the room, and there's actually another room available right now.
So what kind of house is it? Just a regular standard single family or what's the deal?
It's a regular single family. It's about. It's not that big. It's just a small house. It just got 4 bedrooms, 1 bath.
Matter of fact, I think you sent me some on this. Let me see if I can find it. Is that it? There it is. Is that it? Is that the number you sent me there? So
Yes,
you say
sir.
you paid 13,000. Is that 13,000 down you put on the house?
13,000 down. Yes, indeed.
I
I
know
had
he
big.
was happy. You give him a big check like that.
Well, actually, it was kind of sad because when I told him I had 13,000 to put on the house, but it's gonna go towards his taxes and closing fees and everything, you know. So, but he walked away with some money. He did walk away with some after I paid everything.
How much did he owe in taxes?
He owed $7,000 in taxes.
You say 3,000?
Seven. He owed seven
Oh,
thousand.
7.
Yeah,
Damn.
in
So a
taxes. Yeah.
big chunk of that.
Yeah, big chunk, 7 in taxes, and then he had some more liens on the property, water, it was sewer, and what else? Unhabitable lien too that I came across. I found about how to, but that was a long time ago because it burnt down. It was 7 years ago, it burnt down, so they marked it uninhabitable. Had to go to get that released and everything.
Okay, so walk me through the conversation. How did it go when you started talking to him about terms? What magic words did you say to him?
Oh, I was just like, hey, how about would you like monthly payments? I was like, how about I pay you a down payment and just give you monthly payments? And then he was like, all right, give me 20,000. I said, okay, I'll give you 20,000. And so I gave him the paperwork. He signed it, and then I gave him like a week later. I called him. I was like, listen, I talked to my partners. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to give you that 20,000. And he was like, what? I was like, yes. They were telling me I could just go to the bank and get a loan and pay 3,000. So why pay 20,000? Then he was like, what can you give me? And I was like, hey, let's just add everything up and see what's everything worth. And then I'll just give you some monthly payments. And with the monthly payments, he ain't negotiate on the monthly payments. He was cool with just $600 a month.
So this house, let me see here. I think it said it was free and clear, right?
Yes.
Free and clear. He had it now. He had 3 liens. So it was taxes. What was the other liens on it?
It was taxes, water, sewage and water. And then there was a lien, a non-habitable lien that he had to get released because when it burnt down, he never went back. And told him to it was livable. But
So that's some type of lien with the city.
Yeah.
Okay. So he had liens on it. It's a 4-bedroom, 1 bath. The purchase price was 110,000. So what was the let's see here. Oh, you say it right there. ARV is 170. So you think it was worth 170. So you got instant equity.
Instant.
And so when you were negotiating a deal with him, did you get into the conversation about doing interest or something like that?
Well, actually, I didn't even. I told him no interest. Well, we didn't even talk about interest. I was just like, I just want to pay you $600 a month. But when I went to the attorney, he was like, it's mandatory that you pay interest on any loan. So yeah.
Mm.
So he said it was 3.5 mandatory interest on 600. So when he came back with the mortgage payment after he wrote the note, it all equaled up to like $900. And I called him back like, I'm like, listen, I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to pay no 900 a month. You got to change that number. He was like, we got to pay the interest. So I told him, I was like, listen, so just make the payments less, and then add the interest to make it $600. You understand? So he was like, oh yeah, that's smart. So he went back, redid it, redid it, and got that paperwork right. You know.
You telling me you had to teach the attorney on how to make the numbers make sense?
The attorney was he was quite new to the deal. He never did a deal like this before. He been an attorney for about 15 years. Never did a deal like this.
But he
But
was fearless though, huh?
he wanted to learn. He definitely wanted to learn. And he was listening to me, taking my word and everything. Like
Mm. So
he
how did you
loved it.
find that attorney to close that deal?
How did I find an attorney? It was one of my partners that I wholesale with. She has meetings. She has meetings, and then I dealt with another attorney in the past, but I had to get rid of him because he was stuck in his ways and he wanted to do things his way. So I had to get rid of him. I was looking for a new one, and she referred this attorney to me, and he was closer. And I I rather he was a good dude. He talked to me. We meet up in person. He was a good dude. I was really happy that I found him. Michael, his name was Michael. Young guy. He was awesome.
Well,
He
that's
works
cool. That's
fast.
what you want. You want people that can go ahead and make stuff make sense for you. I mean, I can hear
Yeah,
that. So you had a difficult attorney. You had to get rid of him, get you somebody who you can coach, mentor, and
yeah.
motivate to go ahead and get my
Basically,
paperwork straight.
definitely. And he made sure that he had my back the whole way through, so I won't get in no jams. You know. And then if he had a question and me and him both didn't know the answer to, he'll call one of his friends attorney that knew something about it. You know. So we definitely had it going on.
So this attorney, so you say so that law thing that you were talking about, the 3.5%, is that something that's local in the state of Connecticut or something, or?
I believe so. I believe so. He said it was it's in the promissory note, and I believe it's in every. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but I know it's a law that you gotta have an interest on every type of loan out here.
And you see the reason why I say close through a real estate attorney, you would have never knew that, because I know here
I
I've
was,
closed deals with 0% interest, so
and
that's why
that's
we
what I was
close.
looking forward to. I'm like,
That's why
those
you
are good.
close through an attorney. So if there is some law that you're not aware of, you got a legal counsel right there beside you to keep you straight and keep you out of trouble.
That's definitely facts. Yes, yes.
So with this attorney here, let's see here. So you did, let me pull these numbers back up. So 13,000 down. Where'd you come up with the 13,000 down to put that toward that property at?
Oh wow. Um, I kept on. I went to him. I went to him another first after the 20,000. I told him I couldn't do the 20,000, and then he was like, "What can you do?" I was like, "Man, I got about $12,000 right now cash." So we went with the 12,000. It was supposed to be $12,000 down payment, but when the attorney called me, he told me bring an extra 1,000 just in case.
See, I like that.
He was like, "Yo, just bring an extra 1,000 just in case." So I'm like, "All right." So we get to the closing table, and his face is like the check. Once he seen how much he was getting, he was leaving with he was leaving with like 3,500, and I looked at his face. I'm like, "You all right?" He was like, "This kind of light." I'm like, I had to do what I had to do. The 12,000 right here. You see my check? I gave it to him, and he paid all your bills off. You're gonna be free and clear. You don't got to worry about nothing. And he wanted to wait, and the attorney was telling him like, "Listen, we could wait, but you don't know when they don't start paying the foreclosure on this house. You know,
So
he
he had
owed
so you saying this was late payments or something, or what do you mean foreclosure or
money.
taxes?
He was about to be in pre foreclosure because he owed taxes. So and the attorney was like, he don't know how they act. They could any day they could just put it up for pre foreclosure the way the city is. That's what he was saying. So he was like, you shouldn't wait because he wanted to wait, talking about, oh, it's a program that'll pay my taxes off for me. And then I pulled out that extra 1,000. I was like, how about you take this extra 1,000 right here? He smiled and he was happy with that.
Yeah, definitely. So you telling me he didn't know when they were going to try to take his property from having a I mean, well, not even a foreclosure, I guess, for taxes, because it's the number one reason you can lose that house. The number one lien on your property is real estate taxes. Got to get them things paid or they will take your stuff. So they didn't know if there was going to be a date or anything for an auction, but he was thinking about holding out and they're going to pay it for me and mess around and lose his house, huh?
Yep. Or add more money to it, then you get even less,
How long did he have the property for before you tried to buy it? A long time or something? Or
long time. His mom's owned it. It got passed down to him from his mom's. So when he owned it from his mom's, he probably owned it about that 7 years. When it burnt down, that's when his mom's owned the house. So after he rebuilt it, he tried it out for a couple of years. He felt like it wasn't for him, so he was trying to sell. Definitely was trying to sell.
So he wanted to sell. You worked the deal with him, told him you can give him $13,000 down, pay him $600 a month. You found your real estate attorney who can close this deal up, do the promissory note, and I don't know if that's a mortgage state or a deed of trust state there.
Mortgage. It's a mortgage.
Mortgage state in Connecticut, because here in Missouri, we're a deed of trust state. Every state is either a deed of trust state or a mortgage state, but they had to write up a mortgage and a promissory note to secure the property. And they closed that deal up. So what is your so he was using it, renting out rooms. What were you planning on doing with the property when you get it?
I'm doing the bird strategy. As I was gonna, buy, rehab, rent it out, refinance, and repeat. But it's already tenants in there, and if I fill up the rooms, I can make about $2,000 a month.
2,400, right?
Yeah, 2,400. But I'm saying the lease. I don't want to do the cap. I go for the lease because if one room is vacant, one room is vacant right now.
So why don't you short-term rental that or something, or that's not really the area for that?
Actually, it's right next to a college, so I'm gonna look into how can I get into a relationship with a college or a halfway house or something like that. I want to keep that going because right now I personally don't have a place to live, so I could stay in a room if I want,
So, yeah, tell me about that struggle. I've been looking for me a house for a whole year. I'd have found everybody else a house. I can't find none for me.
Yeah, see?
So yeah, if anybody's listening in here, if you have any questions or anything, make sure you drop it over here and we'll try to get the answer to it if we can before we wrap this thing up. Ask your questions now. So now your plan was to get the property, buy it, renovate it. Now, as far as repairs, what kind of repairs did this property need?
It doesn't need no repairs really. I just put some paint in the rooms that's vacant because the other rooms are vacant already. Just paint probably. That's it. Because it's they rebuilt it 7 years ago.
So you can almost sell a property like you got it right now.
Definitely.
Let me make sure. Am I right here? So let me make sure I'm looking at this right here. So if you bought it for ARV is 170, needs very light repairs. You buy it for 110. You've been paying on it a few months. How long have you had it for now?
I had it for about a month. I didn't make my first payment yet.
I wouldn't either. I would
never make my first payment on the 15th.
There you go. See, I never make a payment real quick. If I buy a house, I'm starting payments about 2 months later.
That's
I want a window.
That's how it goes. He called me too, like, hey, I ain't see my money. I was like, oh. But I called him too because I came to collect rent on the 1st, and he was like, whoa. He was like, whoa. You supposed to collect rent the next month. I was like, all right, that's cool. Because the tenants already said he collected the money already, So
he doing some slick stuff. You gotta watch this guy.
Oh, all right. But
See,
now I want to sign leases. I got them signed leases and everything right now. He ain't have them on no lease or nothing. So I'm trying to switch it up.
And that's why it's so important to have your paperwork straight, have this stuff in writing, so there's no confusion. Oh, I thought you said this, or I believe that. No, write that stuff down, and this is exactly what we agreed to, so there's no confusion.
I actually joined the CT RIA out here, and I learned how to. He was into buying buildings and apartments, and he was teaching people how to the best way to control the tenants and everything, and never answer the phone for them. You always have them on. You always have them leave a voicemail, because when they leave a voicemail, the words is like a text to speak voicemail, so every word is written down. So you're able to save the voicemails and have them stored. So whatever they say is on paper and it's documented. Whatever you tell them, you text them, so it's documented and you have it stored down as evidence. It's a good concept. Like they really teach you how to handle these tenants without even talking to them. I don't even have to come to the. I don't have to go to the property at all.
Yeah. So what are you doing now as far as property management? I mean, are you managing the property or who's dealing with the tenants?
Well, as far I'm dealing with the tenants right now, but I was trying to I could deal with the tenants because I tell them I gave in the lead in the in the contract that I gave them, it says all complaints or anything you need, please leave a voicemail or text. No one will not answer your call.
Really?
Yes. So they'll call me if they need something fixed. I could just send the message to my guy who fixed stuff, and he'll go right there and handle it himself. I don't even need to talk to him. If they locked out, I call whoever got the keys. They go over there and fix it for them. There's no need for me to talk to them.
And so this is a 4-bedroom, 1 bath. Is 1 bath good enough for 4 bedroom?
I wouldn't know.
It don't seem like that's enough bathrooms to me. I mean, just thinking about it, a 4-1 with multiple people living in the property. They all got to share the bathroom. We all got to go brush our teeth at the same time, take our shower at the same time, wash our behind at the same time.
It's hard out here for people. Some people don't got. I mean, some people don't have no places to live. You know, you gotta do what you
So
gotta
would you
do.
consider this to be like in a lower income area? What would you describe it?
This is right. It's right on. It's right next to a college campus. You know, so I don't want to say lower income, but medium income. Medium income.
Okay. And so
It's in a decent area.
your plan is to continue renting rooms out individually like that, or rent it to a family?
No, no. My plan is probably rent it out to a family, or a rent to own or something like that in the future. But as far as right now, I'm about to refinance it and look for my next property, and hopefully, like I could just try to just bounce the tenants, whoever's there when I sell it. I tell them I have a place for them. You know, I'm gonna try to keep my tenants in a, cause I figure if they paying, I can keep them with me. So if I buy a property, I ask them if they're interested in moving in, and then I sell that one, and then I get another one, sell that one, get another one.
So I got a really good question for you. What you refinancing for?
What am I refinancing for?
Yeah, because if you got $600 a month, 3.5% interest, what are you refinancing to? Something worse than that? That's a pretty good deal.
It is a pretty good deal. Hopefully I'm just getting. I'm looking to get some money to pay off this loan and at least have enough chunk of change to buy another house.
Just get a second mortgage or something if you want to do that. Or I wouldn't even suggest anything right now with this climate. But I mean, I wouldn't mess with that first. I mean, do you have a balloon payment or something with that seller, or is it how long is the term with that seller?
The term is it's 30 years.
Oh man, what you refinance? You got a 30-year loan. What you talking about refinance? You better not refinance that.
So don't refinance?
Heck no. For what? Refinance to what? What you gonna get better than 3.5%, $600 a month?
Nothing. I ain't gonna get nothing better.
The numbers don't lie. What you gonna get better than that? I mean, I'm just looking at it from the outside looking in.
Nah, I need that. I need your perspective. You know, I'm new to this as well. You know.
Yeah, you only refinance if you got a bad loan or you got a hard money loan or you got some bad stuff. But especially if you've already put money down, or if you can get something different. The only thing different I would have did from what I've heard, what you told me so far, I gave so much down. But I mean, you got it. If that's what you feel like it was a good deal, put the money in there. I know you had to put something because he had those back taxes, $7,000 and stuff of liens and stuff. But I mean, I guess you got to do what you got to do. But other than that, I mean, it seemed like a pretty good thing at 3.5%, $600 a month on something you could potentially make over $2,000 a month. So your main goal now seems like what? Get some tenants in there, right?
Yeah.
And what are you doing to work on that? How are you finding tenants?
I'm fine. I'm advertising it through Facebook and word of mouth.
How's that been
It's
going?
looking. I got some people that's ready to move in. They ready to move in, but just what's going on right now is kind of slow.
Yeah, definitely. And so, what does your ideal tenant look like? Who are you looking like? Who do you think is going to be moving into this place?
Uh, Ideal tenant, somebody who's uh on the state, somebody coming home, a single, somebody single. I'm not reposing nothing like that.
Yeah, because yeah, with just one room and they all got to share their bathroom. That's the other thing, And I'm just looking at it as a big picture, like one bathroom for four different individuals. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's been working somehow. Somebody, can you add a bathroom in there or something, or that's not realistic?
There's not enough room for add a bathroom.
Yeah,
I don't see it.
yeah. And so
I don't
when you
see
say
it.
when you ran the comps for it and you think it's worth about 170, what would it take to get it up to that 170 mark? I mean, do you got to put a lot of money into it, or is it just you can just list it today right on if you want to sell it for like 170? You think?
I believe if I wanted to get 170 out, I probably have to do a little bit to it, make it a little extra because they've been living it for about 7 years. So probably you wanted an HGTV for that price. But if I was to sell it right now, I definitely probably about one 130 probably.
Yeah, so that's not bad. I mean, they're getting something out of it. Another way, you could sell it to another investor that want to come in there and you finance him on top of the one you got. I mean, that's more advanced, but that is an option.
Say what?
So I'm saying you could sell that property to another investor that want to come in and fix it up or renovate it or deal with tenants and all that, and you can finance him on a wrap note that makes that deal go out longer. So like you got a 30-year
Oh
note
yeah.
with that seller, you keep that in place, but you sell to somebody else at a shorter term, and you make money on for no reason. You can sell it to them for maybe and make 1,000 a month. You get the $400 a month cash flow, and I'm just throwing numbers out there. Don't know if those numbers will work. Maybe better than that, really. They pay you more than the 600. You see what I'm saying?
Um,
Is that making sense?
I got you. That's you talking about the rap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or I mean, or
rap on
any type of
mortgage, right?
seller financing vehicle, a contract for deed or any type of thing. Because you own the house, you got the deed now, right?
Yes, yes.
And so that's what I meant to ask you too.
Yeah.
How did you take title to this property?
How did I take the title? I got the deed.
So did you put it in an LLC, your personal name? What did
Oh,
you do?
it's in my LLC. It's in my LLC. In my LLC, Elite Property Solutions.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so that's I mean, when I take title to property, I normally put it in a trust, even though it's you didn't have to do it on this one. I just use it for the anonymity of having it so that nobody knows who owns the property. They just know the trust. It was transferred from somebody over to the trust. That's all they would know. And your LLC could have still been under there. And there's nothing wrong with what you did. And I'm just looking back on the deal, like some things that could have made it a little more cleaner.
I plan on putting it in a trust. I do plan on doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Right, but now they
It
already got
was
you on title. See, that's the thing about when you do a trust. It's better to go straight from the seller straight to the trust because now we
uh,
got your LLC in the middle, and that's on record.
footprint.
That's been
Yeah,
recorded.
yeah. I got you. I got you. It's got my footprints on it. Yeah,
Exactly. Which is nothing wrong with it, and I'm
yeah,
just saying, but say your LLC make it big next year, and oh man, somebody slip and fall. We were looking for somebody to sue you. Oh, you got all these properties. Let's try to get him. Let's get this guy. You don't want to be under no
yeah.
microscope like. Especially when you rent multiple rooms or anything, they
Def-
can come back and say you wasn't supposed to be doing that. Not in this area. We supposed to have families only, not rent rooms. Or how they always got laws and rules and stuff we don't know about. So you want to always protect yourself all the way around.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta protect yourself. Definitely.
So you planning on keeping this deal for a little while? How long are you going to keep it for?
I'm gonna keep it forever. I'm gonna keep it forever. Well, as far as right now, I don't got nothing else, so I'm gonna keep it forever.
So that's why I say look into that strategy of what I was saying before about looking to see if you can sell it to another investor on terms, and you can make the money in the middle and don't have nothing to do with the property, and all you do is collect checks and let him deal with all of that junk, dealing with tenants, toilets, termites, and problems.
I could handle that with just a phone call away. Just copying the message and sending it out to somebody else.
So do you have to pay that person to go do that work, or they work for free?
Nah, they don't work for free. They definitely don't work
That's
for
an
free.
expense.
But it's not an older house though. Hopefully, I mean, once I start coming into trouble like that, but it's a newer house. It's a newer house.
And I'm saying, and I'm just thinking of the future. I know you like to fix on everything, but I'm trying to, it's a mindset shift to say, how do I just get on where all I do is collect checks? I don't want to be dealing with no text messages, dealing with no contractors, and no handyman. That handyman can catch the corona tomorrow. We don't know. I'm not wouldn't wish that on them, but I'm just saying, we thinking that everything gonna be the same, but set yourself up for where you can't mess up, where it's just money coming in, no matter if you go to work or not.
Just sit back and.
Yeah, your connection's kind of breaking up too.
Yeah, it is.
Your connection was breaking up. What'd you say now?
I don't know why.
You had it all nice and clear, and they try to mess you up. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah, and I'm just saying it's just a thought. You don't have to do none of that. You can just keep the property and rent it out forever if you want to. I'm just saying keep your options open to see that there's a bigger picture to this stuff, especially when you start getting into this creative space. There's so much stuff you can do where you can make money for no reason. It's okay to be paid for no reason. You know that, right?
Mailbox
and now and I'm just gonna throw a scenario out there. Say you find some investor that wants to buy that property you got, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then they say they give you $20,000 down. They give you $20,000 down. Your money's all the way out the deal now. You got no money in the deal, and you're ahead. And they pay you more interest than 3.5%. They could pay you 6%, and they could pay you a higher monthly payment. And you just passing the money on to that guy, and you get them a shorter time. And I'm just saying, that's just the option. That's more deal structuring type stuff, but it's just a possibility. And you don't have to deal with no maintenance, repairs, tenants, none of that crap. Let somebody else deal with that stuff. That stuff work. I mean, unless you want to be in that business, don't get me wrong. If that's what you want to do that. But I'll be like, where do I remove me out the equation and just collect checks?
I hear that. I understand that.
So even if you was able to get somebody to say pay you $1,500 a month, even I don't know if that would work or not, but say if they was able to give you $1,500 a month, and all you had to do was pay out $600 of that, and that other $900 going Hip Pocket National Bank every month for no reason, and you do nothing with the property, wouldn't that be better?
That's good right there.
And I don't know if that would work, and I'm just throwing numbers out there because I don't know enough about the situation to know if that would even work. But let me see if we got a couple of questions over here. Let's see here.
Get out of here.
Yeah, your internet connection is chopping up pretty strong there. Terry says, "Let's get it, Chris," out of California. What's up, Celeste? Gotta love Chris. He's amazing. I am. Yeah, he'll come back in a second here. Is this being recorded? Yes, this is being recorded for quality and training purposes. If you learned anything, even by accident on this stream, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a share it to somebody if you care. That would be so nice of you. That's all I ask. A little thumbs up and a good little share. Let me see if we can get them back in here. Blue. There he is. You're back.
Yeah, I'll try to reset this, man.
Yeah, sometimes the internet does that. So I know they say they shut down all the businesses and stuff. Just don't shut down the internet. That's when I'm gonna get pissed.
Oh, they ain't shutting that down. That's big business right there.
That's right. Let me see here. They say that boy got the Boost Mobile connection. Come on now. No, he don't. He ain't no Boost Mobile.
Nah, this is my home Wi-Fi right here. This is my This is my home Wi-Fi. You playing this on Frontier, man?
Oh man. Lease option all day. Best strategy on nothing. Exactly. You know, I mean, and everybody got their own thing. If y'all have any other questions, drop them in here because before we wrap this thing up, because I want to make sure we get all your questions asked. So let's see, lease option all day. Yeah, why wouldn't you do a lease option on it? Is that something you can do there or no?
Yeah, I definitely could do that. It's an option. It's definitely an option.
So like I said, it's so it's 4 bedroom, 1 bath, and you say it's 2 tenants in there.
It's two. It's two. No, it's three in there right now.
So three
Three
tenants and
tenants in
one
there right
open
now.
spot.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. So I mean, I don't know if somebody would even. I mean, like I said, it looked like it could be a cool investment property if if it's generating that kind of cash flow and you can show it on paper, sell it to an investor, get a check down, then to get your money out the deal. So now you in it for no money, and you get a passive cash flow until the end of time, until you cash them out or change your rules. And you don't have to give them 30 years. Give them 3 years, 2 years, something like that. You can get really creative with this stuff. I mean, it really just so much you can do. And I don't want to overwhelm you with too much, but just know that there's options. Let's see here. Good job. I live in Raleigh, but I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut. Good luck on your deal. Is that close to you, Bridgeport?
Yeah, Bridgeport. Yeah, Bridgeport, like 20 minutes out. Did some work in Bridgeport.
Okay. And Amazing over on YouTube says, Chris, do you have a seller finance course? No, I do not have a seller finance course. However, I give the whole game away for free at wokerealestate.com. Got over 125 free training videos at wokerealestate.com. What's that above my head there? Wokerealestate.com. Now, once you get all that and you're like, well, I kind of get it. That's when I tell people to get the coaching program so we can fine tune your systems, fine tune your business, and get everything set up like that. So I don't really have a course, but I do have a coaching program, which only has about 2 slots left, I believe. Good question. Let's see here. Ty Brown, exactly. Yeah, they're agreeing to the lease option. They say you need to do the lease. Monroe said he was exempt from the Missouri quarantine to stay home. I am exempt. I've been out all day. And when I went out earlier, it was all people walking around. I'm like, I thought we were supposed to be in the house. The bank was open. I went to the bank and pulled some cash out. I pulled some cash out so I can have a little money just in case things get funny. And yeah, I'm exempt. Let's see here. Y'all silly. Once Home Solutions. Thank you. All right. So Kawan Miller. So you working on any other deals or anything coming up in the pipeline or what?
Nah. I was focused on this refinance, but I got calls coming in.
Yeah, because that's what I'm asking the question. Refinance to what? What are you going to get better than a 30-year mortgage? And you're already in it. Is it going to be less than that, or are you going to get?
My plan was to refinance, get some cash, and buy some more properties.
Sell it on a lease option. Sell it to an investor on terms. Or some type of creative way where you can pull your cash back out. But see, that's why I came back to when I said earlier, looking at your deal, I'm like, I don't know if I would have dropped that much cash into his pocket right off the rip, especially knowing that you got to do some fix up on the property and stuff like that. Because I know you said you can text somebody and they can go fix it. But like I said, that guy ain't working for free. These handymen ain't working for free. They like, I want some greenback. They like this, man. Give me some money, man. Cash me out.
Taking out the
They ain't working for now. If you got somebody doing free labor and all that, then hey, knock yourself out. But if you got to pay somebody, that's an expense, man. Expense.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And so I'll be trying to find out how do I get myself out of that. So let's see here. I think that's got that there. All right, Kawan. So you're not working on any more deals? That's the only one? You're not marketing for sellers right now or anything?
Yeah, I'm marketing. I got some door hangers. I hand them out to the pre-foreclosures. Got some postcards I mail out. Definitely do some marketing. So
you're mailing out actual postcards?
Yes.
Okay. How has that been working out for you?
I get the calls. And I at first, because I'm still new to this, so sometimes when I did get the calls, I didn't know what to do with it, But now that I'm getting the education, I'm learning how.
Yep, got to get that skills to pay those bills for sure. Because
Definitely.
the words that come out of your mouth have a direct reflection on what goes into that bank account. So you definitely got to say the right stuff. Yep,
Definitely.
yep. All right. So any other closing words you want to give the family before we get up out of here and do some more woke stuff?
So what?
Any more closing words you want to give the family before we close this thing out?
Oh man, it's been the man. I thank you, man. I'll be looking at your videos. About to do some studying tonight, probably. See what. What's up to everybody out there? I'm in New Haven, Connecticut. Come holler at me. My Facebook is Kawan Miller. That's about it.
So you only on Facebook. Let me see here. Somebody just typed in something here. Let's see here. How can I get in touch with Kawan so we can link up? I can put him in touch with some people in Connecticut. Yeah. So his Facebook is his name, which was just up on here, right? Kawan Miller. Right
Kawan
there.
Miller.
There he is doing it, doing it. So you're not on Instagram like everybody else and TikTok and doing all this crazy stuff?
Nah, I just got Facebook. That's about it.
Okay.
I
So
just got
yeah,
that for marketing.
if you need some assistance and you're working on some of these deals, don't be afraid to reach out to me. I'm here to help out, and try to get more deals because you can't get out the rat race completely until you get some more deals, right? What do you do regularly anyway? What kind of work you do?
Well, I'm a mason and I do traffic control. I'm a flagger.
Oh yeah.
I got kids. Daddy daycare.
Daddy daycare. All right, brother. Thanks for coming in. All right.
All right, bro. Nice to meet you too.
I appreciate you. So that's how we do it, family. If you just closed your first wholesale deal, your first creative finance deal, your first deal, or you're working on a deal, hit me up. WokeRealEstate.com is the place you can find me. Let me see here. Where my little thing at? Too many things on my computer. I'm supposed to have been good. WokeRealEstate.com. That's the website. If you want to get contracts for any type of deal, cool gear, hats like this, and other stuff, or coaching, the coaching program. That's where it makes all the difference, where we can get in and work your specific deal from the rooter to the tutor to work it out with the seller, work it out with the buyer, avoid landmines. Don't be saying too much stuff, saying the wrong thing to these people, talking yourself into a problem. Because you say the wrong stuff to them, you'll be wondering, oh man, how did I end up this way? Because you said the wrong thing, man. Yeah. And ain't nothing wrong with it. And we all make mistakes. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. Don't be afraid of making a mistake because that's how you learn sometimes. I bet you won't make the same mistake twice. Mess around and do something wrong. Mess around and do something wrong. I bet you figure it out. So that's how we're going to do it, yo. So like I said, we'll be on next Monday night, same time, right back here with Keith Everett Jr., Mr. Real Estate Diddy, next Monday night, 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern. Make sure you're right back here for that. We'll be doing that there. And if you need to get the free joint venture agreement, working with wholesalers, working with real estate agents, working with other real estate investors, text JV to 31996. That's all you got to do. Text JV to 31996. That'll get you the free joint venture agreement where you can do a deal with multiple people at once, multiple moving parts, and you'll be notified of when we go live right here on the show next week and the following weeks. Any more questions, comments, concerns before I get up out of here and do some more woke stuff? Because I see we got, let's see here. Is that going to do it and move it? I hope so. Let's see here. Like I said, yep, there you go. There's your text JV to 31996. Make sure you do that so you can get the notification and be across the nation. And so for those who don't know, my name is Chris Monroe, the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke. Come on every Monday night right here, 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern. Make sure you follow me on all social media outlets at Chris Monroe STL. That's Snapchat, that's Twitter, that's Instagram, that's Facebook, YouTube, the YouTube University with over 125 free training videos right there, the Woke Real Estate playlist, or you can just go to wokerealestate.com. It has all of that right there as well. And if you're looking for more leads than you can even process, go check out wokesource.com. Wokesource.com. That'll get you nationwide data, MLS data, data for vacant properties, data for absentee owners, data for people in pre-foreclosure, and every other type of data you can think about. Wokesource.com. Get you a free 7-day trial. Check it out. You'll be hooked. You'll be like, man, I should have had this the day I started real estate. Why'd I wait? Why'd I wait? That's what you'll be asking yourself. So definitely check that out as well. So I'm about to get up out of here and do some more woke stuff. So do what you do. Be who you be. And I'll see you before you see me. Peace.
And we here. And we here. And we here.